Mornings with Mike. Let's talk about time management. One of our favorite excuses that many people make are, I don't have time, right? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this. I can't because I don't have time, right? And we do this so often in our lives without even realize the problem is not that we don't have time. It's that we don't make time for what is important, right? We make time for all this stupid little things throughout the day that really are a giant time suck or a giant waste of time, right? Ironically enough, scrolling social media is one of those. But there's many other things that we actually take way too long to do because we aren't conscious of the time that we're actually using. What's funny is if you were to start tracking each task that you do throughout the day, and say you just put a stopwatch or even use a stopwatch on your phone and started tracking how long it takes you to do certain tasks, you will notice that it's actually taking you longer than you thought it did and longer than the time estimate that you gave yourself, simply because of the fact that you are not putting yourself on a time clock. It's just as they've said, or you may have seen in books or other literary pieces where they talked about parts of the world where there's 4 hour work weeks, or potentially shorter work days for people that are going to a day job, 4 or 6 hour work days. And what's incredible about this is people actually tend to get just as much done in a 4 hour day as an average person working 8 hour days. The difference is that they spend all of that time actually working, and because that time that they're allotted is much shorter, they find a way to get it all done, and in a lot of cases the quality of the work is the same. Once you start tracking your time and seeing where all of it is going, you will see quickly that the excuse that you don't have time is actually just that. It's an excuse.